in the morning. It's 4 in the morning right now.
Screaming twice.
We heard a guy down here behind our tent yelling at the road.
He either said fire or car.
And we
Twice.
We can't.
Why are cars on?
And it's lightning right now, dude. We're kind of freaking out.
Yeah. Really freaking out. I got like we knew there were rangers here, but we don't know why they would be up at 4 in the morning screaming twice.
Yeah, we are low-key terrified right now. We're standing outside.
The most scared I've been in my entire fucking life.
Here, I'll flip the camera and show you what we're looking at. We're just watching this path to see if anybody's walking up it. And it keeps lightning and it's terrifying. Yeah, you can see the lightning. You just saw it a minute ago. Which were blocked off on all sides by geography. Stop. Fuck.
All right, guys. This is a Circle K debrief.
Yeah.
Well, let's get close and just lean down.
Yeah, let's get the car formation. Will beside Alex.
Oh yeah.
Will beside Alex. Don's on the
Okay.
left, I'm on the right.
Wow.
Yep.
Oh my
We abandoned the camping site. My knees really hurt.
Yeah.
We abandoned.
currently 5. Hold on, let me pull it
Yeah,
up.
what's-
501.
It is 5:01.
We abandoned the camping site because, okay, let's just go over start to finish. So we're laying here in the tent. We're making jokes all night, and obviously we live in. Okay, I'll just go ahead and tell you. We live in Appalachia, all right? I'm sure all y'all know us. I know y'all all know us. We live in Appalachia, and we're out here in Jefferson National Forest.
Jefferson National.
In the middle of nowhere. We like park by a gate, go up this giant field somewhere around a pond, find our way to this little tiny place where we set up our camp. And we're all laying there cracking jokes, laughing our heads off, and then we decide, hey, what do you not do in Appalachia? Whistle. So we all start whistling a lot.
See, this is folklore. Folklore
Yeah.
101.
Yeah.
Never whistle
But I
in
don't
woods
believe in that
Appalachia
crud.
because that brings out.
Yeah. Okay.
Skinwalker.
Anyways.
even if you don't believe in this,
It's just bad luck.
Something happens.
It's just bad luck.
But we're here, and we got the bad luck side because we're laying out there, and I'm like, be quiet, do you hear that? And it's a baby fawn. What's
It's a
it called?
distressed fawn. It's a bleat.
A bleat.
A bleat.
It's a distressed fawn. I've heard it before because me and Jim and Greta, we were running, and a fawn got hit by a car, and we carried it.
Sounds like a
And it's
bat,
yelling. It's like on it's a bleat.
but
Anyways,
it's really loud.
yeah, and we heard the first one. I was like, be quiet. And we listen, we hear another one, and I kid you not, 6 seconds max later, we hear a man scream. And we're like, okay.
So then we start getting up.
Then we get up, and then we hear, like 2 seconds after that, we hear another scream, and it's either fire, car, or bear. Something ended in
It was
We
R.
couldn't.
Like-
couldn't.
It was, and it was loud, and the worst part was,
No,
it was
okay.
maybe a minute, 2 minutes away from our tent.
Yeah, no, it
Like
was
he
like,
was,
it
or
was
she.
like
It was probably a man. It sounds just
It
like
was
a
a
man.
man. It was a
Yeah, no, it was a dude. If it was like if you're standing, let's say, at one end of a football field to the other, he was probably that far away.
Yeah, maybe.
100
As the
feet
crow
away.
flies,
This has
we
to
were
be
higher
some
up
video.
on the hill.
Yeah.
We were higher up on the hill, and he was down where our cars are parked.
Yeah,
We had to
right
hike
where the
through,
cars are
there's
parked.
a
That's why
gate.
we are suspecting they said car, but this was 3 in the morning, 3 something in the
No, it's
morning.
4 o'clock.
It was
four. It was 4.
on the dot.
Right o'clock.
Literally
At
like
4
Yeah,
o'clock.
because we were talking about the
on the
witching
dot.
hour when we started whistling. It was like 3:30. But yeah, 4 on the dot, and they were by the car, so that's why we suspected car. But anyone,
You can hear a car when we all drove up. We
Yeah, no, we could
got
hear
there
cars.
and
Yeah.
then we left and
and there were no cars. There was
The other
nothing. And if we, what was I saying? I don't know. Anyone who's out here
would've
this
heard-
late
we
who's
would've heard a
not
car.
camping, that's just bad news. Why are they out there? We
Yeah.
suspected a ranger, but why would a ranger start screaming? You know, if they're communicating
And
with
no
another
flashlight.
ranger, they have
And
a
no
walkie.
flashlight.
Yeah, no
flashlight.
flashlight.
Okay, so
That's the other thing.
we
yeah.
stand there for maybe like at least 30 minutes, just freaking out.
Just
So we
it
put
was-
on
it was 50. It
as
was like
much,
50.
yeah.
I felt along.
We grabbed as
Yeah,
much
it
as we
was.
could, which is nothing.
pretty much
Car keys, knife.
Yeah, car keys, my phone.
And we're standing out there. 30 minutes later, we decide, all right, we just gotta make a run for it. You know, not a run. We're walking all in a pack, really slow as we can,
No
down
lights.
towards the cars. No lights.
No flashlights.
For
And-
how long? Like
Oh, it was
quarter
like
of a
20
mile.
minutes.
No, it was
too.
not 20. It was
Quarter
Like
of a-
15.
Quarter of a mile.
It felt
15.
like 6 hours, all right? Because we're walking so slow, and we're stopping. Every noise, I mean, we're looking around.
Yeah.
We didn't see a single flashlight. We didn't see a single soul. We didn't hear a single soul. We didn't see nothing.
No.
Nope.
Nothing. Not a thing. And this was an hour max after we heard that noise. Not even.
Not even an
like
hour.
30 minutes after we heard
Yeah,
that noise.
probably 30.
So Then on the drive out, it's piss pouring rain.
It just starts piss pouring out of nowhere.
No,
out of
nothing
nowhere.
on the
Out
weather.
of
There was
nowhere.
Nothing on the weather. And the next
at
day.
And it was lightning, like nonstop, and thunder when we were in the tent.
Gosh, yeah.
That was
As we were
wild.
walking,
that
it
was
just
crazy.
lightning.
It was lightning and then
Lightning.
Yeah.
And we
then
made it out there with no flashlight
started
somehow.
pouring the rain as we were
But
driving
currently
out.
it's 5 in the morning. We're here at Circle K, not sleeping tonight because adrenaline, and
Yeah.
all of our stuff, every little thing is still up there. So once it gets daylight, we're gonna head on up there.
and
I
see
think
what's going on.
minute it turns.
I say we
it
do
starts
this.
getting bright.
I really think we should do this in 2 videos because no one's gonna watch a big long video, and this is important. We're gonna go over all our theories in a bit.
All right, this is like take 2 or 3.
We're explaining the theories of what we
we're
believe
explaining
happened.
theories. We're all sleep deprived, so hang with us. My theory is we heard that first yell, and it was like a yell as someone, attention getter, or maybe someone trying to yell off a bear or something like that. Because you know, if it's a black bear, you get big, you make a lot of noise, you try to scare them off. If it's brown, get down. If it's black, fight back. If it's white, start praying because you're gonna die. Anyways, and then the second yell we heard was fire or car or something in that. I heard fire more.
Yeah, I thought it was fire.
I thought it was fire, so I think we all mutually agree.
And at first we thought they're yelling because we had a fire and there's still a tiny bit of smoke, but
Yeah.
there's no way that would have been.
And now thinking back, it's the theory about or it's not theory, it's something that a lot of people do, is if you're in distress or whatever, you'll yell out fire to get people's attention, because then they might call the cops or try to come help you, or it'll catch people's attention more than anything, because it's also affecting them. So my theory is they yelled first, nothing happened,
And
or whatever.
Real quick, on our first time, like first way down there, real early in the night, there was other people camping way, maybe like
Not that far from us.
not that far from us.
No,
Like,
less than a mile.
maybe
5 minutes.
5 minutes away from us, a mile.
Yeah.
I don't think that was them screaming because it was real close to us.
Yeah, it was pretty
They would have had a hike 'cause they didn't drive. They
Yeah,
would have had a hike.
they would have
to
had to
us,
hike
and it
to
probably
us.
would have been a 30-minute hike.
And before, when we were driving back, there was a car that came right down. And when we were walking back, we didn't know if it was a ranger.
I don't know how these videos are gonna be lined up.
Yeah,
but
it's going to be lined up somehow. But
at one point we explained there is a car.
yeah, when we drove back and we were hiking
And what
up,
time was it? Maybe like 12, 1 in the morning? 2
o'clock.
o'clock? 2 in the morning, there was
that
a
like
truck.
220 or
We
something.
didn't know if it was a ranger truck or a random person.
Yeah.
My guess is random person, because how big is this forest? Like, huge. What are the chances of a ranger being right there?
It came from the Kiawana side. There's 2 ways to get onto this road. There's the Kiawana side, which is an 8-mile drive through the woods, and it's a rough one, and it takes forever. And then there's the Nicks Creek side that comes from road. It's about 4 miles. It's still rough, but nobody goes the Kiawana way, like, ever.
yeah.
So,
So,
General Guido's theory is those people or some person was in distress and calling for anybody's help.
which in that case, we're horrible human beings.
Because we just drove right out of there,
We booked it out of there.
and they might have needed help, and we didn't share
But
a
at the
thought.
same time, we also stayed there for like probably 20 or 30 minutes.
Yeah, we just stood outside
before
our
we
tent
even
shaking.
started leaving.
Because
So-
we were waiting to see if they said anything again.
And also, just so y'all know, this is not staged. Like, we don't stage crap, because,
We don't have enough viewers to stage
yeah, we don't
it.
have enough viewers to stage things. This is just, we get what, like 2, 3, 4, 5 views per video? 5's an overstatement. Maybe 20 at max.
We
I
have
think
a
the
couple
newest has
viewers.
14.
We
I
have
don't
a couple
know.
viewers out there. and it's not all
Anyhow,
us.
we don't
And
stage
appreciate
crap,
y'all.
because why would we do that? And we were already made our video for the whole night. It was,
We were finished filming.
yeah,
We
it
were
was
in-
just
we
a
were in the
tutorial
tent.
of our camping trip.
We were in the tent.
We were in the tent.
telling jokes.
Telling jokes on the way to go to
Three of us
sleep.
were in our underwear.
And when we heard the sheep bleed, yeah, we were like all in our underwear. We had to get dressed.
All right, corner my way. I've got 2 theories. This one relates to Dom's. I just thought of this.
Let me turn off this fan if you better.
All right. So working off of Dom's theory, people yell fire for help. So what if that was a red herring? What if they knew we were up there, waited till it got dark, we were half asleep, we didn't know what was happening, and they yelled fire to get us in a panic and to run down to our cars immediately.
What's a red herring?
A red herring is like a false story to take your mind off the real story.
Excuse him.
what if they're just trying to get us down there quickly in a rush while we were half asleep and dazed? So we've been easier to take out. We've been in the woods, scared, off our element, and they would have been able to just get in there and get us, you know.
That's a good idea.
I-
Worst case
I
scenario,
doubt
they're
that.
stealing all our stuff.
Yeah,
right
and the
now.
other thing is, I mean, we live in an area, and that's a camping place, and people usually wouldn't do that. But at the same time,
But at the same time, and then where we waited 30 minutes or so, because we weren't, none of us were asleep, we were still joking and messing around, so we're
And
still
I
thinking
swear-
critically.
I swear I saw a flashlight at one point. There's no way we didn't see a single light after they were right near our tent when they screamed.
Oh
We
my
had to have
gosh.
seen something.
But, and then, you know, they didn't wait for 30 minutes when we went down there. They probably got cold feet and thought they know something's up and they left.
Or they're dead asleep.
So,
I think we're making too much noise. We were loud. We were laughing, you know.
yeah, but there's no way, we didn't hear them once. There's no way they
Yeah,
could have heard
that's
us.
true.
We were a mile away from them.
What?
And we weren't
And
that
also,
loud.
we know as a fact this was not an animal. Like, that clear as day, they were speaking English.
Well, this is my second theory. We are in the heart of Appalachia,
We were whistling.
and there is folklore of skinwalkers.
Like, yeah, we should cover the folklore here, too.
So here's my skinwalker theory.
Which is definitely not true, but why not?
This is the story I want to tell people. I don't know if this is the story I believe. But skinwalkers are mimics. They hear something and they can call it out to get to somebody else. So what if, in this area there was a controlled burn maybe 2 weeks ago, and there's range stuff, they're burning stuff, and they were probably yelling fire, fire, hitting a double fire when they light stuff on fire. They heard that, and they probably saw them scatter, started moving around. They knew it put them in a state of mind. So what if this creature found our cars, recognized that means people, and decided to call out fire, fire in one of those rangers' voices to try to get us down there so it could eat us or something.
And the only reason I would even acknowledge this theory is because right before the screams, there was a fawn bleat multiple times.
Like a distressed fawn.
Distress, like
So,
loud distress.
what if
The only time I heard that was when one got
we were
hit.
whistling right in the middle.
Yeah.
Like right at 3:30.
The theory is if you whistle at night in Appalachia,
And we whistle
that
a
draws
ton,
them in. It's
'cause
just
we
bad
are
luck.
funny
and it
boys.
draws them in. And so they were feeding on the baby deer, and they maybe caught a scent of us, and they're like, okay, I know what to do. Go to where they need to go and call for fire. Get them up here and out down where they will be. Then you know it's probably not true. It's folklore, but it's a
theory,
cool.
and why
it's a
not?
cool
I
little
mean,
working
if we
theory.
live here, we might as well take advantage of the stories that come along with it.
Exactly.
Got any theories?
No, I was listening.
All right.
I was just resting my eyes.
Yeah. I was listening. I think that there was someone there,
We know there was someone there.
and
That's the
they
thing.
wanted to get our attention somehow. And the only way they could think was, I guess, by using fire or
Easy
something.
Okay, I'm gonna give my theory
Yeah, you
because
give
this
it.
boy's I was on.
This boy
Yeah.
can handle
Okay.
not having sleep.
My theory is it had nothing to do with us. We were wrong place, wrong time. Why were we awake at 4 a.m? We should have been asleep, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, we worked full days. We should have been sleeping, and we were awake. And there was someone down there for who knows why. I mean, why are we there? People go there, I'm sure. That's not just us.
Yell at other people randomly in the woods.
But maybe they didn't know that we were there. Maybe they're just yelling.
They were yelling beside our cars.
Okay, yeah, they were yelling beside our cars. Maybe my theory's a flop. I don't know if they were trying to get us. They probably were. Not get us in a bad reason. Probably trying to get our attention because they either screamed fire or car. Something ended in R, like R. Could have saw our car, screamed car. Should have been communicating with someone else. Maybe it was a person and another guy trying to go up there, and they saw a car and screamed, car, don't go up there. I don't know what it was. But I do know as a fact there was someone there at 4 a.m. screaming twice, and it happened to be really coincidental that it was right after we whistled and right after the fawn bleat. And anyways, we made the right move.
And that close to our tent.
Oh, and right next to our tent. Like, I just wish we caught this on camera. It's just like how I miss Dom face planting on camera.
Let me describe to you how remote we were. It is literally a 4-mile drive through a service road, a forest road, a serviced forest road. It's gravel, potholed, fallen trees on it. Like, only people that go out there is to hunt and fish the ponds that we were at. Some people camp, but not a lot of people do. So like it is rare that we had other people out there camping at the time that we did,
So rare.
and it is
Sunday night.
it's
Yeah,
a,
it's a
it's just
Sunday
it's a
night.
random Sunday night. I mean, it's just not a lot of people are out there. It's far off the
And if they
civilization.
are out there, it's probably not for good reason.
Which I mean, well, we weren't out there for
But
stupid
we're
reasons.
also like
Young.
young. We're young and stupid, and
But
We
that
don't work
doesn't help our
tomorrow.
case, but at the same time, like, we're us.
we're us. That was not a young person unless they had
Oh,
one crazy
one
deep
more thing.
voice.
that was a yell. It wasn't a scream.
It was a yell.
It wasn't distressed. It was not distressed
It
or
was not
panicked
distressed.
at all. It was an attention
It really
getter.
sounded
It
like
was.
someone trying to scare off a bear.
I thought they were just trying to scare,
Because when you
scare
I
us,
mean, what are they doing?
and we would have
That
heard a
far
bear.
deep into the
No,
into
no,
our-
just think about this. If we could hear someone screaming, we definitely heard some trees breaking. I mean, we would have heard sticks breaking. We would have heard a
We would have
bear.
heard the bear run.
There's no way we couldn't have heard that bear.
Yeah.
And I feel like there'd be a lot more screaming if there was a bear. They screamed twice.
Yeah, they
You know what we
Nothing
should
else?
have done?
If
We
it was a
also
We
bear,
should have called back.
we should have. No, we should not have called back. We did the right move. We're out of there.
Yeah,
We're gone.
that was smart.
We're home
That was-
free. I don't want closure
I
to
think
that
what we should do
because that could have been bad
is
closure.
when it gets brighter, we should look for bear tracks.
Okay.
We can do that.
Because
Um,
we can just look in that general area
I think-
if we don't see them.
Also, when we go back up there to retrieve our stuff, pray to God it's there. Or pray to
Also,
whoever
as
you
soon
pray
as the
to.
sun comes up, we are out. We are getting out there. It's gonna be 6:10 when the sun rises. So
I'll probably record it, maybe.
yeah, we'll
If
probably
we find
record some of the.
something.
We'll show you some of the drive-in to show you
Yeah.
how remote.
I
and what
filmed
we're working
the
with.
piss point on the way out a little.
Did you?
Yeah, but I think it was vertical, so I don't know if I can fit that in right.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
But anyways, let's get back to this real fast. I think on the way back to get our stuff, if there are people still camping, we're gonna stop. We're gonna ask them if they heard anything, if there's any distress, if they saw any cars other than us. I don't know. That's all I can think to do. I mean, we seriously are just young people camping for fun. Sunday night. We don't have work tomorrow. Friends just trying to have a good time. Make some videos of us cooking fish by fire. Unk stuff. And we were gonna go to bed earlier. We did not expect screaming. That's crazy. Like, that was really scary. I don't remember the last time I've been that scared. It's been a long time since I had a scare. I was standing there shaking. I mean, we were all shaking. Wyatt's one of the bravest boys I know. I've never seen him this scared.
I was terrified.
He was real scared.
My heart was beating.
Yeah, I was about
I
to.
felt my heart beating.
Oh man,
I
my
think
stomach.
Will stayed the most calm, cool, and collected. Honestly.
Oh yeah, he was
Gotta
leading us
respect him
through
for
it.
that. It probably wore him out too. That's why he's
Oh,
resting his
God.
eyes.
He was like, "I'm staying awake all night. I ain't ever going to sleep."
I think that was you. Actually,
Anyways, I
Alex.
guess we should end this. This is gonna be a separate video.
One more.
Your stomach's
I can
showing?
hear you. I can hear you.
I was gonna say.
Okay, this is gonna be a separate video from the camping, so watch that. If anybody is watching this, I know it's long. We're really scared. This is a trauma dump, okay? We are scared. We're scared.
It's interesting stuff, guys. You should watch it.
Yeah, and please comment and leave your insights.
If anybody's watching.
Actually, like
work hard,
this is
low-key.
genuinely just. I want to hear people's theories, maybe.
Because we are scared. I'm
Let's
so
put a
scared
scary
still.
thumbnail on this.
I'm
to
like-
make people click on it.
God,
It's
I know.
clickbait.
I'm scared. I don't know what I'm gonna do to I'm scared to go back.
We need some.
I'm scared to go back. Anyways, bye.
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 General Guido out.
Say bye.
Where are we going?
Bye. To the camera, to the phone. Bye.
Oh, bye.
Okay, I meant to bring this up in the theories video, but we about 4 a.m, as we were laughing and talking, we started hearing the birds start chirping.
It was 3 something, but yeah.
Okay, that was way before, wasn't
It
it?
don't matter.
But
Anyways.
yeah, so they start chirping early. Well, whenever there's a predator around or something around, they go silent. And we were out all talking, having fun, and they were still chirping. And then when we went to
It
bed,
was loud.
we
It was
were
chirping loud.
we were still laughing and talking and having a good time. There's just something crawling on me, I think. But as soon as we got out of the tent, after we heard the second yell, it was silent. You couldn't hear anything except for the bullfrogs croaking.
No birds.
And
No
I said
birds.
that to Dom.
And, I mean,
as we were walking,
it was
but
like
it
a
was-
10-minute
it was
walk from the
dead
camp to the car.
silent.
Not a single bird. Not even, like, it's just us walking. Like, wind. I only heard the wind once, and it was when we stopped for it.
Yeah.
Frogs, that's all. It was. And maybe they stopped because of us. But if we were
But
out
we
there
were,
making
we were
noise
already
and they're
out
still,
there around the fire
yeah, we
when
were
they
out there
when
for
they
a
started
while and the birds were
chirping.
chirping. Anyway,
And then we were the most quiet when we were walking out.
we're
when it was
watching something on
silent.
Appalachian Lore right now because this is all just bad mojo. Right? Look, this one's possessed.
Bro sat up a minute ago with his eyes closed and started whispering in some unknown tongue.
All right, we are on our way to get our stuff that we left here.
This is way cooler in the
Yeah,
daylight.
I came here at pitch black dark, and it is kind of pretty. So yeah, here we are. All right, so I forgot to record earlier, but we did see a tent. Maybe how long was it from us? Like a mile?
That's a mile exactly.
A mile exactly away from us. We've seen one person, and they're fishing over there.
Well, he seems cool.
Yeah, he's by pond fishing. That's the only sign of life we've seen. The campsite yesterday that we saw last night coming in, completely empty. There's a tent, open, nothing in it, nowhere near, nothing, just nothing.
Ooh, that's what it looks like in the daytime.
Yeah, this is what it looks like. This is where we were, guys.
It's pretty nice.
If
you could see it.
Yeah,
We'll get into a breakup.
and we're way back there.
You see what I was saying about that mountain? It's like the face would just slid down.
Oh wait, we're up there?
No,
Oh, never mind. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, sorry, I came here and like very dark.
You see a lot deeper right there, man. The whole thing. Like, look at.
All right, so here's where we're gonna spend the night.
See where on the ground, it's not us, by the way.
Oh yeah, so this is where we were. I mean, look how remote this is. The only way in is over here. And his chainsaw's way back there. Because, you know, it's a forest. National forest. But, anywho, we heard screaming. Looks like no one took our stuff, so all is well. And we haven't seen anybody that seems like, you know, they're out to get us. This is Admiral Agnew here, living in editor's comment, editor's take, whatever you call it, to say that, firstly, I'm sorry we didn't catch that, like, screaming on camera or record it. We weren't expecting that to happen, obviously, because we were going to bed. But yeah, and we have no clue what that was. We didn't find anything out about it today, so we're gonna go back and camp there again, just for funsies, you know. Yeah, I don't think we'll ever know what that was, why. I mean, I'm sure it's a human, but why they were screaming, we'll never know. So, leave your theories in the comments.